to change the way we look at overall well-being for our children and our parents and also ourselves. Now, my name is Shani. I'm honored to be your host for today. It's so nice to see all of you here, our media friends, and also our brilliant minds who are joining us today who are behind this innovative product. But first, let's talk about why we're here. Boony Pharmacy have come together with a shared Malaysians through science-backed natural solutions. Today we are launching Tribiotics, a supplement designed to address one of the most overlooked aspects of health, the gut. But why does this matter? Poor digestive health is a growing issue in Malaysia, affecting many adults with symptoms like bloating, constipation, skin problems. I bet a lot of you didn't know that gut is also the reason why there's a lot of mental health issues nowadays. It's an overall well-being issue. And in 2022, digestive diseases were among the top reasons for hospitalization in Malaysia. So let's talk about what makes Tribiotics so special. It combines three essential components for gut health. Prebiotics, which I'm sure you all know about already. Probiotics, also something that we've read up a lot about. But this is also about postbiotics. Now, many of us know prebiotics. They're the thing that feed the good bacteria. Then the probiotics are the live beneficial bacteria. But what are postbiotics, you might ask? Now, postbiotics are the byproducts of probiotics. They consist of the non-living components that continue to offer the benefits of probiotics even after the bacteria have died. Essentially, they're the final product that nourishes and balances the gut. So all of the goodness of the probiotics without the actual living bacteria. Now, postbiotics is an essential part of Tribiotics. It uses a special postbiotic blend known as postbiotics, derived from locally fermented Malaysian foods like tapai ubi and tempe. So this is something very special and very, very Malaysian because it's using natural Malaysian fermented products. And that truly shows a dedication to using homegrown ingredients in better health solutions. But first for Malaysia in the area of postbiotics and also for the use of our homegrown ingredients. Now, to take a deeper look into the science and innovation behind Tribiotics, we will get to hear from leading gut health experts who are joining us here today. It's actually an honor to have you both here. Associate Professor Dr. Chong Chun Lee, School of Pharmacy, Monash University, and Dr. Lee Yong Ye, Professor of Medicine and Consultant of Gastroenterology, Hepatology, and Internal Medicine at University of Science Malaysia. They'll share with us how prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics are unlocking new potential in the area of gut health. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can join me in welcoming up to the stage our first guest speaker, Associate Professor Dr. Chong Chun Lee.
Thank you, it's an honor to be here. So thanks a lot for inviting me to the product launch of Tribiotics. So I'm here today, I'm happy to share with you the importance of the microbes in the gut and also the function that they play. Right? So I'm sure a lot of people here in the audience are aware that there are plenty of microorganisms in our body systems, right? So they are basically concentrating in our gastrointestinal tract. So it has been estimated that there are about 10 to 100 trillions of microbial cells in our GI tract. So that's more than all the stars in the Milky Way that we put together, right? So many of them actually play a very important role, and we call them the beneficial bacteria or probiotics. So they are the first contact point of our food, so they help in digestion. They also determine how we respond to drug because they play a role in drug metabolisms, right? So the probiotics also produce metabolites in regulating our mental health, regulating the immune response, and also the metabolisms. Okay, so specifically, for example, like the bacteria such as Faecalibacterium pramesii and also Bifidobacterium longum, they are able to produce a type of metabolites called short-chain fatty acids. So short-chain fatty acids are able to maintain the gut permeability. They actually determine the thickness of the gut lining. So it is important because it forms a barrier to stop the attack of the antigen and it reduces inflammation, right? So there are another type of metabolites called branched-chain amino acids. So branched-chain amino acids is actually helpful in muscle growth and it is also important in maintaining the healthy liver, right? So, as what the host has mentioned, the gut and brain are very much linked. So, how the gut control our mental health is through the productions of metabolites in the form of neurotransmitters such as GABA and serotonin. So, GABA and serotonin will be able to regulate our mood. So, serotonin is a happy hormone; it makes you feel happy, right? And also, it also regulates our sleep quality. Okay. And all in all, the metabolites are very important. So the metabolites that produced by the probiotic bacteria is known as the postbiotic, right? So postbiotic is a very important element in making sure that we are disease-free and we have a healthy life. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chong. Now, that's a quick look into all the possibilities of Tribiotics, because it covers the prebiotics, the probiotics, and postbiotics. And as a parent, that's why I was saying this product is a very exciting product for me, not just because it's made of homegrown natural ingredients and that it is also produced and researched in Malaysia, but also that it has huge potential benefits for children, the elderly, and also people like myself who are approaching middle age and beyond. So the potential for brain health as well, because of our gut health, is really, really exciting. Now, thank you so much, Dr. Chong, for that. Let's welcome our next speaker, Dr. Lee Yong Yen, who will share with us how postbiotics can potentially benefit our gut health. Please give him a round of applause.
Well, good morning and very salam Malaysia to everyone. Now, I am a doctor and I am also a scientist, and I do a lot of research on gut microbiome. And I also see a lot of patients like what MC has mentioned, bloating, indigestion, constipation, and many of this may be related to your brain. We call it the gut-brain axis. There's a closer relationship between your gut and your brain, more than you know, and also obviously the gut microbiome plays an important role. Many people may not understand the concept of prebiotics, probiotics, or even the postbiotics. So you have to imagine yourself being in a jungle. A jungle is a complex ecosystem, but a balanced one, because everyone plays a role. So you have tigers, you have elephants. So think of probiotics as elephants, as the deers. They are the guardians of the jungle. But of course, if they go too big, then you have tigers who can control them. But all of these make up in the balanced ecosystem. But all these deers, elephants, they also have their byproducts. They nourish the jungles even after they die. So that will be postbiotics. So if you imagine yourself in the jungle, then you understand the concept of prebiotics. Understand the concept of probiotics and also postbiotics. Now, more importantly is for human and for us, for patients, what all these products or components, it should give you a health benefit. That is the core definition of any, whether it's prebiotics, whether it's probiotics, or even postbiotics. The definition itself is that it has to give you a health benefit. Now, as I mentioned, just want to share very quickly, I know I have only 5 minutes. I just want to share a research. This particular research is by giving a very traditional Asian diet, because if you go back to our past, we eat more vegetables, we eat more fruits, and we also have more fermented food like yogurt. Very different from what we are eating nowadays. When we are feeding the more traditional diet, high in fiber and also high in fermented food, what we found in our research is that it will produce better bacteria that help you to digest your fiber, and that bacteria and digestion of the fiber will produce short chain fatty acid, like what Chun has mentioned, especially butyrate. So butyrate is one of the short chain fatty acid, and it's also a postbiotic. And this short chain fatty acid or butyrate or postbiotic has an anti-inflammatory property. It reduces the inflammation in your gut, is what we found, and it can also help to reduce not just inflammation but boost your immune function, and it has a cardiovascular or health protection. So that's what we found. So that just to conclude and say that I think it's very exciting. We want to congratulate our pioneers here who are able to produce this product for our fellow Malaysians, and hopefully it will go beyond even into the global market. So congratulations, and I look forward to it. Well done.
Thank you for better. Just now we say the guts are very important. Everyone knows the gut is very important. That's why every time even we ask, what is your gut feeling? You never ask what's your head feeling today, what's your leg feeling, what's your heart feeling. That's why how guts is important. But if you look deeper in the point of even hadis, they say segala penyakit berasal daripada usus mulut. Even you look at from Ayurvedic point of view, they say everything begins with the gut microbiome. Then even one thing from the Chinese point of view, they say if your liver means something, you have a lot of sickness. So that's how guts is important. But in the modern, the father of modern medicine say all the Hippocrates, all disease begin in the gut. So why gut is so important? Because we always call it the 70, 80, 90, 100 theory. Because 70% of our immune cell is in the gut. Then there is other immune cell in other places of our body, but 70% of them are in the gut. And 80% of what we excrete, the toxin, the waste from our body, besides the sweat and breath, is from the guts as well. So, and 95% of what we needed every day is the nutrient that we need is absorbed in the gut. So we say 70, 80, 90. Then when you remember 70, 80, 90, you know the gut is most important. What if your guts are not healthy? So we have accelerated aging, low in immunity, skin problem, you have eczema, and you have mood problem because gut-brain axis, and the worst is cancer. When the harmful bacteria is more than the good bacteria in the gut. Because we have 100 trillion of bacteria in our gut. So we are all trillionaire, not billionaire. We are trillionaire because we have 100 trillion bacteria, whether they are good bacteria or bad bacteria. So for postbiotic, we have how is the mechanism of action of the postbiotic? Just now I think Prof. Lee and Prof. John have mentioned. So they actually support the growth of the good bacteria, and the metabolite inside suppress or kill the pathogenic and bad bacteria. So we are the first in ASEAN, probably in ASEAN, because we only do postbiotic. We only do postbiotic, unlike others they do many. So we have two patented. Two. One is as a nutraceutical for gut health, another one is for tumor cytotoxic agent, which is a cancer adjunctive treatment. Then this is a 20 years research in UK, and we have 100 old papers in the cell-based and animal in vivo trial done. Right now we are doing some clinical trial with Sunway, Monash, and etc. So this is 100%, just now like the MC said, 100% Malaysia strain. The strain are isolated from the traditional Malaysia fermented food, from tapai ubi, tapai pulut, ikan rebus, and etc. So there's 201 type of gram-positive lactic acid bacteria. So we streamline into 6 now, which have gone through a lot of tests and all are registered. So our unique selling point is they can actually increase the immunity. They are immune modulator. Not only increase, but it modulate the immunity. That's very important. Reduce cholesterol. We have a lot of testimonial. You can go to the net, you can go to Google Scholar and see most of it there. So we are very happy to have our partner here. We actually now fermented it into 200 billion, and I think soon we can achieve 1 trillion, and we actually can achieve 100 trillion probably by next year. So thank you for the support. So we are very happy to partner with Tribiotics, and we hope Tribiotics can grow bigger and bigger. Thank you.